Hello. Welcome to War 2 against TCN. We got a bit of a spanking today, so that's a spoiler straight away. But a fun war for me with some big brain stuff, which we'll come to later. I'm really proud of it, to be honest. We're going with Bishop, who by some miracle wasn't banned today, Cassie, and White Tiger, just to once again show how shit she is. We're going for... I already can't remember. Oh, we're going for most of Path 9 today. I'm ignoring Void, someone else can take him. We're going for Mantis and Path 9 Section 2 as well. And then we're going for Gorr on 42. And big, scary Bullseye on the Polka Dot Mini, who's been claiming lots of lives so far. So let's get to it. We're going for Mantis first of all. Obviously with Bishop. Now it's Incinerate and Poison hazard. We'll play around the Poison. Incinerate, Bishop isn't too keen on either, but he has big energy resistance and he copes pretty well with it. Having plenty of prowess means I can nuke Mantis down pretty quickly. It also means I can let her throw special ones and not have to play around baiting heavies all the time. As long as I have prowess and being a mutant, I can shut down the encroaching sleep, so it makes it a really, really easy fight. I did have a stupid moment in that I initially put on 150% mutant power back boost, but then I remembered that if that gets me straight up to another bar of power, she'll go indestructible and the special probably won't kill her, so that's why I put on a random tech boost there just to cancel it off and completely waste one. Did start with a power start 1 boost, which keeps her indestructible at the start, but at the start I'm not planning on doing any damage anyway. Yeah, she's not a tactic defender either, so I also don't have to play around with stupidness. I do get punched in the face. And she's already halfway down with the big special too. This is a really easy node. In addition to me being set on fire, I'm also just melting her down with burst damage. Yeah, it's not as clean a fight as it could have been, because that's just not my style. But really nice and easy anyway, and we can move on. Coming up to Kate on node 27. Obviously we know that we can't normally parry Kate. Well, we can, but then if we go to hit her while stunned, she'll evade. But she doesn't evade out of passive stuns, which is what Bishop does. So again, he cheeses her once more. There's shock and bleed here, and Bishop isn't going to care too much about shock due to energy resistance. So again, I didn't need to worry about Odin pre-fights here. It was really important that I finished this fight on 1 bar of power, and we will get to that shortly. So I've got 150% power back boost. I'd be lying if I said that was on purpose at the time, but it's a good thing that I finish on just the 1 bar. Again, as I said, we'll come back to that soon. So that was really, really easy. Coming up to Wong, we've done this many times with Cassie. Hit him during shock phase, get punched in the face. None of it matters too much, and we can slowly nuke him down, and bleeds won't matter once I've got torn up. So far this is a much more successful war than my previous attempt. And at this stage as well, I don't think we were quite losing, it was fairly evens. The wheels only started falling off towards the end. But anyway, we come to Wong. He's got one eye open. It doesn't matter if I hit him to start with. I'm going to take a little bit of damage. It's no big deal. Mistime my heavy, get punched in the face. I only do my best work when I'm at 50% health anyway. Who cares about throwing special 1 to get torn on as well? We'll go straight to 2 bars, because I didn't get to fire the special 1 yet. Now he's going to be passive and not throw his special until the power stings fall off. Yeah, it's all going well. Now we can start to cook. Now we can get into a bit of a rhythm here. Also having to be careful here because I've got very low fuel, so I don't want to end up stunning myself. And he's done. Very shaky start, but nice, easy and controlled by the end. So we come up to node 42 Gorr now. I'm putting all the boosts on. Decide to go for invulnerability boost. I've seen this fight done with White Tiger before. We probably should have used long shot. We definitely should have used long shot, but I was fairly confident I could make it work. It just didn't go very well. I've not actually had much of a chance to watch it back in full yet to see what exactly went wrong. I do know that because of protection, that was gimping my bleed damage. Also taking special 2s on block due to power efficiency hurt a lot, which is really annoying. Overall, the fight kind of goes fairly well until just a couple of slips. But again, I'm getting ahead of myself here. Having to be very, very patient. I'm not concentrating too hard yet on getting the protection off. I want to get to my 2 bars first and get in a position where I can put some bleeds on. I'm also struggling to steal too much power. I'm also trying not to push into 2 bars too often because as I said, they hit very hard on block, which you'll see, but I also seem to just keep failing to dex them as well. Here I have the regen still on, which is nice, so that does help matters. The fight actually isn't going too bad, other than just being slow. Again, that special 2 is hitting really hard on the block, and then he special 1 intercepts me, uses up all my indestructible, and the last couple of hits crit and finish me off, which is really annoying because I think that should have been a fairly smooth solo. But the AI likes to intercept now, so we go back in, and it's a fairly easy cleanup, but it still takes a bit of a while. And he uses up my indestructible straight away, which made me panic a little bit. Making sure to hit block plenty so that I can get my prowess charges up and play around the node so that his indestructible isn't going to kick in. I did not dare die again. I've just remembered watching this stage how this cleanup actually went. There was a lot of gambling. I'm making good use of the regen, and I'm pushing him to 3 bars a couple of times and just having to rely on the AI not throwing it while I'm holding block and letting my power still do the work. Which doesn't help when it's only on alternating specials. So yeah, pretty pleased with that, but a bit of a hairy fight. Definitely stick with Longshot or Hood or whoever in the future. But it was kind of fun to use her again. Now, before we get into this final fight of my war, you'll remember I said it was important that I finish the cape fight with Bishop on 1 bar of power. This puts my Foresight Sig ability at 1 bar, which means I get stun immunity. Having using a power start 1 boost will give me 2 bars, but as the power bar only kicks in after the fight begins, I still get the SIG bonus as Foresight 1 bar, which means that because if you have 2 bars as Foresight, you don't get the stun immunity, you get a different bonus, which is all very nice, but I needed the stun immunity for stun reflection here. So it means that I can be stun immune for the whole fight whilst still having 2 bars of power, which means it's going to be easy to avoid the indestructible, gain my prowesses, and fire a big, very prowessed special 2 at this rank 2 7-star Bullseye. I don't care about eating a special on the block. I haven't hit him since, and in 10 hits he is down. I could not believe it, like, just absurd. So yeah, really happy with that very big brain moment. At this point things were fairly close, but ultimately the wheels fell off and we ended up shitting the bed. That includes plenty of overkills, as we just wanted to get things done. You win some, you lose some. That puts us 1-1, and we go into the third war. Thanks for watching. Bye!